things are we supposed to endure with pain? How many things? Except the fact that if all of our body is colonized by this microorganism which has been there since the start of this planet, okay, since the start, and it seems to be the birth point of everything, you know, everything we see in nature. It's like they nurtured it, you know, they helped it grow, and we're a part of that. And what do? We just carpet bomb it. That's what we do. Let me tell you something. An antibiotic course carpet bombs your bacteria, good and bad. Carpet bombs it. Okay, that's what it does. No problem. Just afterwards, plenty of probiotic. You just replace it with the good again. Now, if you replaced with good bacteria again, the next time some bad bacteria tries to colonize you, it's not gonna stand a chance. It's not gonna stand a chance. Remember, our only enemies are viruses, okay? Viruses that attack your human cells or they attack the bacteria cells, okay? And they use them, I mean, they don't even attack them, they just use them as a host, okay? We're just a host for viruses to multiply. That's all it is. It's nothing more complicated than that, okay? We're just a host. Same as the bacteria can become a host for the virus. So that's our enemies, okay? Bacteria is not our enemy. A bacteria which I'm not happy with, some other species on this planet in the ecosystem is happy with it, okay? I'm not, so it's not made for me. It's not made for me, but there's bacteria for me, and there's tons of it, there's loads of it. Why is so safe? Because if we can eat the food the bacteria comes from, then the bacteria is safe as well. Otherwise, that food will be dangerous for us. We could not consume the food. All of my probiotics come from natural food, nothing else. Everything I advocate, everything that I'm telling you to consume is just food, safe food. But the problem is, what's in a carrot is not in a broccoli. What's in a broccoli is not in an onion. What's in an onion is not in a lettuce. That's the problem. God's put everything, you know, in different places. And all we have to do is put them all together and consume them in a tiny amount. What's the problem? What is the problem? I have a problem here. I understand I have a problem in Pakistan. But do you have the same problem? Because I've been out of touch with Europe and America for 7 or 8 years. But is the same problem out there? Are you still believing the lies? The cover-ups? Are you still believing them? I mean, how many nurses tell you that your breast milk is a probiotic? How many nurses tell you that? None. Because if they gave the breast milk a name as a probiotic, then every other probiotic would not seem dangerous to you anymore. It wouldn't seem evil to you anymore. It wouldn't seem, just as your breast milk. That's what it will come down to. But no, they scare us. They tell us, we're not too sure about the probiotic. What a load of crap, load of nonsense. You know when the bacteria is doing damage, but you haven't got a clue when it's doing good, okay? How does that make sense? How does it make sense? You know all the good that it's doing, but you're not willing to share it with the public. Why? Because, it's going to cut off a lot of the medication. It's going to cut off a lot of this silly illnesses everybody have. It's just going to cut all of that. It's going to finish all of that. And what can I say? Mothers, if you don't give your baby a probiotic, yeah, and you give it an antibiotic course, which I think most babies have as soon as they're born, just as a formality now, okay, which is so ridiculously stupid, yeah. So after that, if the mother's very, very healthy, then yeah, and she's breastfeeding her child, yeah, then okay, the child is getting a very good microbiome from the mother, and that's good. But if the mother's ill, or the mother's not breastfeeding the child, yeah, and you've just done, and you've given your baby an antibiotic course, then your baby's going to be all full stop. It's going to have all the silly problems all the babies have. And some of them end up having serious problems, like we're having, autism go through the roof. What is autism? Brain development, okay? Brain development. What does the microbiome, what happens when you minus the microbiome? The brain does not develop properly. Why? Because it's not developed. The brain is not developed when you're born, okay? So if it's not developed when you're born, and the immune system's not developed when you're born, what's going to happen? When you've got bad bacteria, it's going to mess with your brain, it's going to mess with your immune system. Common sense, come on, just absolutely common sense. I know people might be getting pissed off with this word, common sense and logic, but I'm sorry. We are too intelligent, okay? We're too intelligent, and that intelligence is making us ill. That intelligence is making us ill. If we just calm down and come down to basic nature again and look outside and look at the plants, look at the animals, look at the grass, look at everything that's growing and not having any problems. And there we are, growing and having problems from day one. From day one we're having problems. Why? Because there's people out there that just are interested in making money and don't give a damn about the public. The public should start giving a damn themselves, okay? I have decided to take everything into my own hands. And what's the result? Zero medication, zero weight problems, zero allergies, zero everything, okay? I had pollen allergy, very, very severe pollen allergy. When the season came, eyes, nose, everything. For the last 2 years, zero, okay? My allergy's gone, it doesn't exist anymore, because that's to do with the immune system. The immune system attacks the pollen, and it shouldn't. That's all that happens. Now my immune system is not nuts anymore. Yes, it's not nuts, it's not crazy, it's not gone bonkers anymore. It's correct. It's being educated correctly via the microbiome. No problems whatsoever. The information of nature comes via the microorganisms. That's where the immune system gets its education. Okay? You get vaccinated so your immune system can educate itself from that virus, okay? That's the principle. Vaccination, this is what it is, okay? This is what vaccination is. So if that's vaccination, then okay, I will just eat a load of natural, absolutely natural stuff. Uncooked, raw, natural stuff. That's my education from nature direct to the immune system. No side effects, no problems whatsoever. Breaking news from the soil. Okay, breaking news from the soil. Anything that's going on in that soil which my immune system needs to know about, needs to be educated about. Fresh news straight from the soil to my immune system. Okay? Health authorities, doctors and scientists, they can't do this. They can't put that in a tablet. They just can't. They just cannot do it. They're too far away from that. But that's ultimately what they would love to do. That is what they want to do. Let them. Carry on. Carry on. They're going to go to hell. Fine. Let them carry on. But people, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to prove to you that bacteria runs our body. Runs everything in our body. Everything. It's in our blood. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And we cannot and we do not want to get rid of it. When we have an infection, we just want to get rid of the bad bacteria, the wrong bacteria. Yeah, that's all we want to do. But it's absolutely stupid to think that, oh, I'm bacteria free now. No. Straight away you're going to get recolonized. Straight away. Not even, the body's not going to even wait a day. It's going to get recolonized. And what do you go and eat? A Big Mac? Or you're going to go and eat some fried chicken? No. At that time, you have to consume as much good bacteria as possible to replace, recolonize, and make that environment good again. That's all you have to do. You're doing that with your newborn baby through breast milk. Please go and check. You're most welcome. Go and check. Okay? There's this sterile crap we keep hearing. Nothing is sterile, please. Nothing is sterile. I would love to see them grow any kind of fruit or vegetable in sterile ground. I'd love to see them do it. You can't. You just can't. Okay, you need the bacteria, but you need the correct bacteria, okay? The correct. There's trillions and billions of it, you know. They have no idea how many strains of how many types of bacteria there is out there in the world. But they know this much, that they're safe for us, okay? There might be some secret bacteria out there which is really beneficial to us, but we still don't know about it. But at least consume the one that we know. You're ignoring it. You're ignoring it. You're just ignoring it. How? I mean, I can't live without the stuff. Nobody, my kids, nobody can live without it. Because of the feeling it gives us. The light feeling it gives you. You eat anything and you're not, you eat it and you say, bloody hell, did I eat anything? That's how you feel. It's so light. No brain fog. My eyesight's even got better. Whose eyesight gets better at 50 years old? When I was wearing a pair of glasses 5 years ago. You know, everything's improving. My skin's improved. Everything's improving. My bone density is more. Why? Because you can't see 93 kilos of body fat on me. So where's the weight? It's my bone density. So now my bones are heavier. I can just, you know, throw my weight around as if it's nothing because my bones are strong enough to handle the weight, no problem. But if my bones were weak, which are supposed to be at 50 plus, then, you know, I'll be very careful in case I break my hip. Your fragile bones are because you're nutrient deficient and you're, you know, the microbiome, which releases so much of the stuff, so much of the stuff that your body can't make, right? And my one's making it in overload now. Okay, it's making it. My body's it's in peace. My body's in peace. That's what it is, in peace. No pains, no digestive issues, no constipation, no brain fog, no vision blur, no hearing problems, nothing. All reversed, and not mine, everybody's. So who's doing it? I know who's doing it. It's the damn bacteria. The one which we're supposed to have. That's what I've researched. Okay? Anything positive the scientists say, I take it on board. But it's not publicized. The government doesn't plaster on the newspapers that we just discovered a new strain of bacteria which is excellent for health, try to consume it. No, we don't see that. We don't see that. You have to find it, look for it. It's buried under their lies. It's buried under their lies. That's where it is. Okay? So people, you know, I just need your support. You know, I'm going to keep opening these doors. This is the first door I've opened, the breast milk.